Ukrainian aviation has struck the command post of the occupying Russian army in the city of Soledar, located in the occupied Donetsk region. The strike was carried out by a fighter jet belonging to the Air Force using a Western-made aerial bomb. As a result, the command post, along with the occupying forces inside, was blown up and destroyed. Only a small number of Russian soldiers who were not inside the building survived. It should be noted that Ukrainian aviation has increased its strikes on the positions of the Russian army in occupied territories, as well as in border regions of Russia. These strikes, carried out with Western-made aerial bombs, have resulted in the destruction of a significant number of Russian occupying forces and military equipment. The Ukrainian Air Force has identified and struck semi-destroyed houses in the village of Peskino, near the city of Pokrovsk in eastern Donetsk region, where soldiers of the occupying Russian army had gathered. A Su-27 fighter jet carried out the strikes using GBU-62 US-made aerial bombs known for their high precision. As a result of the strikes, the houses were destroyed, and the occupying soldiers inside were eliminated. Footage of the explosions has been shared on Telegram channels. Russian army units mainly involved in assaults on Pokrovsk have been concentrated in the village of Peskino. There are frequent attempts to enter the city from this direction. It is also noted that Ukrainian aviation has increased its strikes on Russian army positions both in the occupied territories and in Russia's border regions. As a result of these strikes, using Western-made aerial bombs, a significant number of Russian personnel and military equipment have been destroyed. Ukrainian fighters have captured 4 soldiers of the occupying Russian army on the Eastern Front. The fighters, who captured the invaders attempting to plant mines in the area, informed them about the provisions of the Geneva Convention regarding the placement of landmines against infantry. Later, one of the prisoners agreed to show the locations of the mines they had planted.
Рации. Че, я он с россиянским бегаю.
В смысле?
А он.
Магазином?
Не, он, волына шихня, русская. Да, там нормальная штука, да. Женевская конвенция запрещенная. Мины, лепестки разбрасывают, а потом калечат людей. А это запрещено. Женевская конвенция. Да. Если бы они у нас были, эти лепестки. Мины, да, ладно. Да, да.
сам баклажку. Вон она.
Поднесешь?
Где мешки?
Да, верно.
The Ukrainian Defense Forces continue to methodically destroy Russia's oil infrastructure, which supplies the army of the aggressor country. Recently, footage of a large-scale fire near the oil refinery in Slavyansk on Kuban, in Krasnodar Krai, appeared online. Local residents claim to have seen drones over the city and report the work of Russian air defense. Russian media write that on August the 8th, Krasnodar Krai faced the most massive daytime drone attack. Air raid sirens were announced throughout the region in the morning, after which internet outages began there. The airports of Sochi and Gelendzhik did not accept or release planes. Footage of vacationers being evacuated from Sochi beaches was published online. In addition, due to drone strikes in Sochi, a concert by American rapper Akon was almost disrupted. Due to the threat of a drone attack, an evacuation of the arena where the musician was scheduled to perform was announced. It was reported that after the air raid, concert goers began to return tickets en masse. Visitors to Akon's concert in Sochi are being evacuated due to the threat of a drone attack. The city is once again sounding a siren. The sky has been closed for the second time in a day, wrote one of the Russian publics. Earlier, at two Rosneft refineries attacked by drones last week, several oil refining units were stopped and repairs will take about a month. We are talking about the Novokubishevsk oil refinery and the Ryazan oil refinery. This has not happened since March. The Novokubishevsk oil refinery suffered damage to the atmospheric column of the primary oil refining unit, AVT-11, capable of producing 18,900 tons per day. The plant still has one more unit, AVT-9, capable of processing 4,700 tons of oil in 24 hours, but the operation of the facility has been completely stopped. The refinery produced 8.3 million tons of oil products per year. In the case of the Ryazan oil refinery, the nature of the damage to the structural elements of the facility and equipment is unknown. The regional authorities of the occupying country reported a fire, smoke, and UAV debris falling on the territory of the facility. The operation of the plant, which is capable of processing 13.5 million tons of oil per year, has been stopped by 50%. Let us recall that the day before, the Ukrainian command confirmed the successful defeat of another oil refinery in Russia. We are talking about the Afipsky oil refinery in Kuban. This refinery processes 6.25 million tons of oil per year, which is more than 2% of all refining in Russia. It was here that the Russian army received fuel for its troops.